YouTube, what is up? It is the anonymous Sneakerhead, the most mysterious sneaker YouTuber in the game. Now, if you were watching this video and you like free sneakers or the chance of potentially winning free sneakers, then hit the red button, hit the subscribe button, hit your notification bell. Like you guys know that have been here, I'm doing a giveaway if we hit 500 subscribers by May 15th, which is the day that I'm supposed to graduate. So make sure you hit that the subscription button. We're almost at 400 subscribers, so we're not too far away from that 500 mark. So make sure you subscribe. Also follow my Instagram at anonymous sneakerhead. Now let's get into today's video. So today's video, you guys know what it is. You read the title, you saw the thumbnail. I was going to do a, I guess, April releases video, but it's kind of tough right now with everything that's going on with the coronavirus. So what I'm going to do is just give you a few upcoming releases that I'm pretty excited about. I'm really going all the way up through the summer because we really just have no idea with what's going on with the
coronavirus
as far as sneakers getting released and when they actually will be available to grab. So I'm going to do the best that I can, and here is the video for that. I did make a list of shoes that I want to cover. So the first sneaker that I want to cover coming out this week on April 8th is the Jordan 7 Hair 2.0. You guys can see it right here. You get the pony hair on it. It is supposed to emulate Bugs Bunny, obviously. The connection via Space Jam, you see the Hair 7 1.0. Obviously the Bugs Bunny wore, so now you have one made out of what basically is supposed to look like Bugs Bunny. You got the pink hip up at the ankle, and then you do have the SKU number of the original Jordan 7 Hair on the heel of the shoe, which is a really nice touch. As far as me getting this shoe, I do think it's an interesting shoe. I don't know. It's a shoe that I would get and probably never wear, maybe wear one time. And I don't know really what the resale value is going to be because the retail price is $250, which is a lot of money for a lot of people to spend on a sneaker, especially at times like these. So this is a sneaker that I'm definitely going to have to pass on, but it is interesting. Hopefully I know somebody that gets them and I'll be able to get in hand and maybe do a review on them, or even just see it and take a picture of them for the gram. But that is the first sneaker that I wanted to talk about. The next sneaker that I wanted to talk about the day after the Air Jordan 7 Hair 2.0 is actually a sneaker that I think I'm more interested in than most people, and that is the Jordan 1 Mid in the what's now being called the multicolor colorway, or the fake Melody Asanis, or the felony Asanis, whatever you want to call them. If you guys have been around the channel, obviously I didn't get them. I didn't even go after them because they weren't in men's sizes, full men's sizes. But to me, last year, arguably the best sneaker of the year was the Melody Asani Fearless Jordan 1 Mid. And this Jordan 1 Mid coming out on April 9th, so what is that? On Thursday, coming out this Thursday, is the closest you'll get to that colorway. And I'm not the biggest guy as far as hype is concerned. I really just like colors, and since it is pretty close to the Melody Asani colorway, which is what attracted me to the shoe, it is a shoe that I may get, but I also may not because of the next shoe that I'm going to talk about. So I'm hoping these multicolors sit. I think they might, because people for whatever reason just don't like mids. One of my favorite Jordan ones that I own is mids, the Maison Chateau Rouge mids. I know it's a collab, but still. Anyways, let's move on to April 11th. So 2 days after this multicolor mid releases, we're supposed to be getting the Court Purple Air Jordan 1. Now, the Court Purple Air Jordan 1 was originally slated to release this past Saturday. And obviously it didn't come out for
coronavirus.
It had to get pushed back, as well as a lot of different sneakers did, which is why all of these release dates that I'm saying are very tentative. So the Jordan 1s this year, obviously the price has been raised from $160 to $170. So these are coming out for $170. This is a sneaker that I really want for my own collection to put in the rotation behind me. But I also think that there's a lot of resale value behind it. So the reason why I said for the previous shoe, the Jordan 1 Mid multicolor, why I won't be going after it, at least on release day, is because I'm trying to get as many pairs of these Court Purples as possible. So obviously I have one for me, and then I'll also have pairs to resell down the line, because I do think that this is a shoe where the resale value will be very high. So moving forward, the next sneaker that I want to talk about is actually a women's release. I'm not sure if it's doing full sizing all the way up, probably not, but it does say women's sizing, and that is the Jordan 4 Rasta, or the Jordan 4 Festival, coming out on, like I said, April 16th. Now, we can go back and forth about who gets better colorways, men's releases or women's releases. I think women's releases get the majority of the better colorways just off the top of my head. I mean, obviously we got these Rasta 4s, you got the Mushroom 4s that came out, the Valentine's Day 12s, the ones I already said, the Melody Asanis, and a lot of women can also wear men's sizes. So, for example, someone like my girlfriend, she could wear small men's sizes and she can wear, obviously, women's sizes. So she has a full range of opportunities when it comes to getting sneakers. Like, she could get a woman's pair in whatever size, and she could get a men's pair. I think she's a size 8 in men's, 7.5, 8 in men's about. So she could get men's pairs, she could get women's pairs, she could get everything. So I do think women do get better colorways just because of the fact that most women can wear men's shoes and not most men can't wear women's shoes. Anyways, this is a dope shoe. Hopefully they do make it in extended sizes. If they do make it in extended sizes, I definitely will be picking it up. The retail price on it is $190. Just wanted to put that on the list because it is a shoe that I'm really interested in and do think it is a good look. So 2 days after the Rasta 4s are slated to release, it is the moment that most of you have been waiting for. Everybody has been foaming at the mouth since it was released at the beginning of this year that this shoe was coming out, and that is the Jordan 6 DMP is currently slated to release on April 18th. Now, once again,
Coronavirus!
everything with a grain of salt. Even the Court Purple 11s, I wouldn't be surprised if even the Court Purple 11s Court Purple 7s coming out on the 11th get pushed back coming up this weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised. But these DMP 6s were supposed to come out in early February. Then they were supposed to come out in mid-February with the Black Cat 4s. Then they were supposed to come out at the beginning of March. Then they were supposed to come out last weekend. Now they're supposed to come out next week. So this is a sneaker that I have no idea what's going on with them. I mean, it's obviously a sneaker that a lot of people are looking forward to. Me personally, I'm not really looking too forward to getting them. It depends on if anything's coming out at that time. I might get them and try to flip them. It also depends on how many pairs of these Court Purple ones I can get my hands on. But yeah, DMP 6, and it is retailing for $200, so over that $190 range that we're used to. Jordan Brand, I see you sneaking up there. But it is releasing for, like I said, $200, coming out on April 18th. A lot of people are going to be excited for that, so look out for that one. And now, like I said, this isn't just about the month of April because everything's crazy right now. Everything's wishy-washy with the whole
Coronavirus!
So, moving forward, thanks to the
Coronavirus!
this is another sneaker that got pushed back, and that is the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red. So you can see it right here, the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red, the white Fire Red, with the silver tongue, no number on the side, just like the OG. Now, me personally, I'm not the biggest Jordan 5 fan, which is weird because if I were to give you like my top 10 favorite sneakers that I own, one of them would be a Jordan 5, but I think I just like yellow, and it's that Michigan 5. It's really good suede, good quality, all of that. But this is a shoe a lot of people are hyped for. Once again, been pushed back multiple times throughout the year because of the
Coronavirus!
So keep your eye out for that one. I don't know how limited it's going to be. It's looking like there's going to be a lot of pairs. So if you're looking to buy it to resell it, I would be careful. Get more information on the numbers first. It definitely would be a good long hold. But if you're looking to make quick money, I don't know if this is going to be the sneaker to do it with. Moving on, in the month of May, right now, May 16th, one of the weirdest, I guess polarizing packs that's coming out is coming on May 16th, and that is the Jordan 4 Metallic Pack, or I guess they're just a bunch of pure monies with different colors on them. So you can see all the 4 different colors right here. I can't think of them all off the top of my head. I know that there's a green pair, a purple pair, there's a blue pair, maybe a red pair, or an orange pair. I don't know. I know there's 4 of them, 4 4s, metallic 4s. They're all white, and then they changed the little eyelet part at the top of the wings and the Jumpman on the back. But those are coming out. We don't know how much they're going to cost. My guess would be $200 because they're trying to make it like a luxury thing. And there's obviously going to be people who are going to go out and buy all 4 of them. I won't be one of them. I probably won't get one of them. I'm just not interested in them at all. But that is a sneaker that a lot of people have been talking about that is coming out in the middle of May. Then shortly after, a few days after those metallic 4s come out, we are getting a sneaker that I am super excited for, and this is probably the one sneaker on this list that I'm really happy got pushed back, just because spreading out money and buying shoes and everything. But this is a shoe that I'm really happy that got pushed back, and that is the Air Jordan 6 Hair. Now, me personally, I'm not a big Jordan 7 fan. I like a clunkier shoe. To me, a Jordan 7 is more like a slim, looks more like a slim 6. And obviously the Hair 7 being one of the most iconic 7 colorways, so I'm happy that they are bringing the Hair colorway to a Jordan 6. And from the images that we got, I like how it's being executed. I also like that we don't have an icy sole, at the hits of the icy sole. The red does look a little bit translucent, but it's red at the bottom, so I kind of like that. I'm really excited for that to come out. Gonna try to get my hands on those. Hopefully it's $190 and not $200. But we see what you're doing, Jordan Brand. We're on to you. Now, moving forward for the rest of the summer, there are 2 sneakers that I want to talk to you about that are really interesting. One's hype and one's something that I'm personally interested in is also hype. The first one is hype is, as of right now, on June 20th, which I misspoke, by the way, about the Hair 6s. They're not coming out May 20th. They're supposed to be coming out June 20th. But also coming out on June 20th, rumored anyways, are the Ben & Jerry's Chunky Dunky Nike SB Dunks. As you can see right here, the images of them have been surfacing on Instagram the last couple of days. Actually a really dope shoe. I like loud colors. Retailing for $100. It does say it's gonna have a sneakers app release. We can only assume that it's gonna be a limited sneaker. We can only assume that it's gonna be really limited. It does almost look like a custom. Has the tie-dye on the sock liner. I know a bunch of people are interested in the shoe. This is a shoe that I'm going to go after. Obviously, probably going to take an L, so I am prepared to take an L and not get those. But they do come out the same day as the Hair 6s, so hopefully that lightens up people trying to get the Hair 6s. But it is what it is. The Chunky Dunky Ben & Jerry's Nike SB. Really dope shoe. Nike SBs obviously are making a comeback this year, so this is going to be one of the most sought after sneakers of the year, and I would not be surprised if it ends up in a lot of sneaker YouTubers' top 10s of the year. Now, the last sneaker on this list, if you guys know the Anonymous Sneakerhead, if you've been around for a while with the Anonymous Sneakerhead, by around for a while, I mean literally like, what's it been now, 4 months, 5 months? When was November? We're in the 4th month, so 6 months about. If you've been around the Anonymous Sneakerhead, you know this is a sneaker that I love, that I feel like doesn't get the credit it deserves, and that is the Air Jordan 1 Bloodline. Now, on July 11th, as of right now anyway, on July 11th, we are slated to get the Air Jordan 1 Bloodline 2.0. Probably going to be $170. Obviously, the Bloodline 1.0 was $160 because it came out in 2019. This is a sneaker that I am super, super excited for. Just because, not even because, so there's the rumor that it's going to emulate the Chicago colorway. I could care less about the Chicago colorway. The main thing is the quality of the Jordan 1 Bloodline is out of this world. Some of the best leather that I've seen on a Jordan 1, and obviously I do like the whole outline look, and I like the fully colored in Wings logo on the Jordan 1 Bloodline. One of my favorite sneakers in my collection. Something that I think is drastically overlooked. And now with the 2.0 coming out, though, I do think it's going to increase the hype of the 1. But we will see. They're completing the pack right there. And yeah, that's it. Now, one more shoe that I do want to talk about. I was going to stop right there, but it just hit me because we're talking about 2.0s right now. The Bloodline 2.0. But there's another shoe that's coming out this year. I'm not sure when yet. I might have talked about it before. I can't remember the date or the rumored date off the top of my head. But anyways, it is the Animal Instinct 3 2.0. Now, if you look at it right here, it's all reptile skin, and something about it just looks off to me. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's the yellow tab on the back. Maybe it's the way that people lace it up. And also, we haven't had like any, I guess, regular stock photos of it. But this sneaker is supposed to be coming out at some point this year. Probably going to be, if I'm correct, $225 or $250. I forgot what I think the original Animal Instinct was $225, so this is probably going to be $225 as well. But that's the last shoe that I was talking about that popped into my head there. That is it for this video, guys. I am the Anonymous Sneakerhead. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram at Anonymous Sneakerhead. And always remember, it's all about the sneakers.